Yeah. That's
What's
right,
happening?
ladies and germs. Yowie wowie to all of our beautiful, beautiful listeners. You know what I mean? Guess where you're at? X-Ray Vision episode 2, dog.
X-Ray Vision,
You already
episode
know.
2.
You already know who it is. It's your boy X the Unannounced, and I'm with my boy.
Country Boy Ray, CBR, man. You know what it
We,
is.
we got them country tunes on these sports takes, dog. Come
That's
come
right.
holler at us. Come on, sit down. Come relax. You know what I mean? It's been a turbulent weekend, and we here to shrink it down for you and make some sense out of it. You know what I mean?
Turbulent, boy. I'm telling you, turbulent hit me hard. But, hey,
Oh yeah. You
put the
want to jump
speed on
straight
it
into
tonight.
it, dog? Cause Texas had a weekend, dog. I ain't even
Yeah,
gonna hold you, man.
yeah, man. Yeah. But, Texas had a weekend, man. It's been a rough one. Been a rough one. But, hey, it is what it is.
Well, let's start off on Saturdays, man. Let's start off on Saturday, all right? Cause they had a good old fashioned shootout.
Yeah, Red River
You know what I
rivalry,
mean?
you know.
Them Longhorns in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
You
good
know what I
game, good
mean?
game.
It was a good competitive game, back and forth, dog. Man, it was one of them games that had you on the edge of your seat. That was a football game.
Yes,
That's
it
how rivals are
was.
supposed to play
Oh
football. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
you gotta
Like
expect
I
nothing
can't.
else like that, man. That's the Red River rivalry. When the boys go at it, they go at it. They both came into the game undefeated. Of course, I
Somebody
was
had to
on the record
lose.
saying Texas was gonna win out. They're gonna beat Oklahoma, but hey, wrong
I, and,
prediction.
and, and for a while, and everybody else in Texas, we thought that was the case because
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, they kept in the game like a rivalry should, but at the end of the day, we thought Longhorns was gonna pull it out, man. What happened, man? What happened? I, are we gonna say the better team won or just
well, some team had to win. It might not have been the better team, but one team had to win.
nah? I can hold that one, dog. I can hold that one. Let's
Oh,
just
you
say,
still suck though.
yeah, y'all snuck on by us. It's cool though. It's cool. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? We still here. We still running things. We still doing our thing. Our thug schnizzle. So we gonna bounce back. Sorry, go Longhorns, man. We gonna bounce back, man. Cause that was that was a game though, man. Probably the game of the week, I'd say, as far as college goes.
Pretty good
But
game.
your theory for Colorado's proven true. They beat Arizona State 27-24. You know what I'm saying?
It was a
Getting back to
dogfight
their
out
winning
there, man.
ways.
It was a dogfight. It wasn't no easy win for them. I can tell you that, man. Like I said, how I feel about that team. They, like I said, they still not there yet, but they're gonna beat some teams. They're gonna lose some teams, and that right there, it was a dogfight there for them to come out and win that game.
hmm They had to scratch and claw for every. It seemed like every possession they were scratching and clawing, just to, not only keep the momentum, but just keep it going to stay in the game with Arizona. You know what I mean? So hats off to Arizona State. Put a little bit of pressure on them CU Buffaloes, but they edged it out. They edged it out. No matter if it was by 3 points or not, a win is a
It's a
win, right?
win. Win is a win, man. Shout out Coach Prime. We still rocking with you, big boy.
hmm UCLA beat Washington State 25-17.
Well, UCLA, they got a pretty decent offense, and they got an offensive-minded coach, Chip Kelly. He a college coach genius with them plays he be calling. So UCLA is a sneaky good team.
Oh, trust me, they be out here. They be out here. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them boys at all whatsoever. You know what I mean? North Carolina beat Syracuse 40-7.
Shout out to Matt
Wild
Brown,
score.
man.
You
Shout
know
out
what
to
I
Matt Brown.
mean? Bama bested Texas A&M, 26-20.
They went down to the Brazos Valley in Texas, and did it. A&M since A&M got into the SEC, they usually play Alabama pretty good. Alabama still top dog.
Yeah, it don't seem like anybody knocking them off that perch anytime soon, neither.
So,
And then Georgia, I don't know what was in Georgia's Kool-Aid, but Bulldogs 51-13 over Kentucky. I don't know what was in their Kool-Aid, but
No, them the defending back-to-back champions. They 2 in a row. So they still they the real top dogs. Until somebody say
mhm.
elsewhere.
Until somebody say elsewise, man, they got that thing on lock,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
I can't
That
even.
boy Kirby Smart. Good head coach. Nick came up under Nick Saban. And now he giving Nick Saban that work.
Beautiful, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. It's just like the tradition continues, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? But that was our weekend in college, man. You wanna hop on Sunday? Let's talk
yeah.
about these Sunday games. Well, before we start our highlight hour, you know what I mean? Because my game actually was on Thursday. So,
Handle your business, big dog. Handle your
you know what I
business.
mean? Before we get started, before I talk about my team, you gotta send a RIP to Dick Buckus, an 8-time Pro Bowl, 5-time first team All Pro, a Hall of Famer,
Well, oh
you know what I mean, who passed away on the 5th. Rest easy, rest your soul. He put in some miles for
yeah. He
Chicago's,
did. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see him play because he was before my time. But I did see some old highlights of him. The boy, was a pretty good linebacker. You don't make the Hall of Fame for nothing.
Facts, man. Inducted, he was inducted in '79. They
Yeah,
called him the Animal and the Enforcer, man. So
Forster.
obviously he was a force. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? The
yeah.
maestro of mayhem, the robot of destruction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With nicknames like that, that man was
Yeah,
getting
it was a
busy.
bad man,
He was a
bad
bad
man.
linebacker,
Yeah,
man. Now he was before
his
my
name
time
even
too.
gonna say, hey, that's a bad man right there. He's so bad he
Talk
even got a college football award named after him.
beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Well deserved, well earned. Rest easy, brother. Thank you for the beautiful years that you put in and the life that you lived. You know what I mean? So to start on that note, you know what I mean? What a game, huh? I love football, guys. Football is the greatest sport on the planet, man. All right. So plenty of things I could say. Justin Fields went 15 to 29, you know what I mean? 282 yards, 4 TDs, no interceptions this game. He ain't
Yeah,
throw no picks this time, you know what I mean? Herbert stepped up, got 10 carries for 76 yards that helped progress, keep us in the game, DJ Moore went off, 8 receptions, 230 yards,
went off.
3 TDs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That boy,
The
he just
Panthers ought to be kicking
woo.
themselves and trading that boy. That's bad.
This was the 1-2 combo though.
Yeah.
I was hoping to see more of. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When we got DJ Moore, you know what I mean. And I'm just glad that he's been showing up. So something else in the offense needed to click because defensively, they was holding him down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Defense had a good job of holding them down to just 3. I think it was 20 to 27 to 3 at the half. But as a Bears fan, you also learn not to can't count your chickens before they hatch. So you get into the third quarter, Commanders start scoring. They start getting into a rhythm of some sort, and then it kind of slows down. The defense kind of holds them down. Fourth quarter comes, they score again, kick a field goal. So we get into what's called a shootout. You know what I mean? But then here comes the defense again, locking them down. That boy, Sam Howell, ate a couple sacks, ate a little bit of turf, you know what I mean? DJ Moore and everybody, guarding him. They went for very, very risky, receptions, but DJ Moore was able to snag that ball in, run that thing up. Next thing you know, we up 30. Yeah. Next thing you know, 37. Kick that field goal to end the game, just to put the exclamation on it. And we actually got a dub, guys.
Good win. Good
So
win.
I know y'all talking about, trade Justin Fields, do this, do that. But, we still early into the season, I'm going to celebrate our one dub and Hope that there's more along the horizon. We got a steady schedule coming up. We got the Vikings next at home, and then the Raiders and the Chargers and the Saints. So, I mean, those games could go either way, But right now, on that Thursday, I'm going to celebrate, dog.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I love victory week, man. Ain't nothing better than victory week.
Especially when we ain't won in almost a year, man.
Oh, yeah,
That part right there, you know what I mean?
It's good.
Luckily, we didn't have to go a full year, but better than nothing.
Good stuff.
Nah, your game. I was very, very interested in, dog. You wanna shine some light on your Texans, man?
It was a turbulent weekend, It started for me on Saturday with the Longhorns being knocked out by Oklahoma. So I'm like, okay, down a little bit, but for sure, my Texans, after all the stuff I done talked about my team,
dirty bird hunting, you feel
dirty
me,
bird hunting. Unfortunately, them birds got away from us, or we were shooting blanks out there yesterday. But I was pretty teed off, man. Good game, man. Shout out to the Falcons. Y'all still not better than us, but shout out to the Falcons for getting a little field goal to win the game as time expired. Yeah, I'm salty, but shout out to the Falcons.
Yeah, shout it. Amen. Did y'all hear him last week? Come on, man. Disrespect, man.
I still stand on it.
This is the
I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, they like big boys said in ATL, man. Hit me in the mouth with some money, man. So disrespectful. So disrespectful, man. Hey,
I still stand on it.
Ooh, that's all right, man. But hey, them boys flying. We ain't got to stand. You ain't got to stand when you can fly. You know what I'm saying? You flap them wings through the dirty bird, man. You know what I'm saying? Put it all on them Texans, dog. Hey, look. Hey, for real.
I didn't put it all on the Texans, man.
For real.
Y'all skateboarding, man.
Nah. For real. You know what happened though? We messed with Texas, man. We messed with Texas, yeah, baby, and survived that thing. Ooh, wee, yes, sir. See, there was a lot of confidence in your boys last time. So you don't sound too confident. There was a lot of confidence in your boys. Woo, right now, boy.
Definitely was.
Yes, sir.
I'm still confident in my team, man. We kicked
it was good.
We kicked 4 field goals, man. And we turned one of them field goals into a touchdown, man. That's ball.
Nah, I wasn't mad at them, dog. I was thinking the whole time, like, wow, they're gonna win this thing off field goals the whole game.
Well, I knew it when the Texans went down and scored late, and they left a minute and 49, and Falcons had 3 timeouts.
Yeah,
so they too worried about stopping the run, and quarterback Desmond Ritter, who was he? For 300 yards and beat us.
Bro, I'm just saying, though, the boy looked good out there, man. I was like, okay. Yeah, he moving right, you know what I'm saying? Going in for touchdowns himself. Yeah, bro. That's
Brady out there. I'm like, who is he?
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, bro, I just saw you play like dirt last week.
Hey, man. Hey, dog, but that's right there. That's a triumph story, man. That's what type of stuff we love in Atlanta right there, dog. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's okay, though. That's guys, shout out to the Falcons.
No
hey, who
doubt.
That nation? You next. You coming into Houston. We mad. Them Bulls gonna stomp.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out to them Falcons, though, man. They got us. It brought me back down a little bit, to realize, okay, my team still needs some more work.
A little bit. But they still look good, too.
That's a different outcome to that game.
Yeah, they still look good, too. And at least you can say y'all got a good kicker. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. That happened. Yeah. So y'all got him on lock.
I'm about to say y'all got a better kicker because he kicked the game winner.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Yes, sir. All right, man. Hey, listen, man. I had to just represent for them Falcons real quick.
Shout out to the Falcons, man.
Shout out to them for sure. All my shorties out there. You know what I'm talking about? All them little buddies. You know what I'm saying? My kinfolk.
You're not gonna salute your Bulldogs either, man. They had Atlanta had a good football week.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. But he wasn't talking about them dogs, man. He was talking about them birds, man. So I had to. It was about them birds, man. I'm just saying, y'all know, man. What thing on my chest,
man,
dog.
To defend the birds.
All day, every day. Hey,
good price.
You know what I'm saying,
We'll
Charlie?
see y'all on the
We'll see y'all
31st, man.
again.
Yes, sir. Can't
Unless both of us make the Super Bowl.
Can't wait.
Each other
Oh,
again.
that's what need to happen. That's what need to happen. We both need,
Well,
redemption.
I'm gonna tell you now that ain't about to happen. Neither one of our teams is Super Bowl caliber.
The bearer of bad news.
You see. That's all right though, man. Them birds looking good so far, man. I'm loving it. So, yeah, man. But, hey, I appreciate y'all. A shout out to the hangout. You know what I'm saying? Just had to stop in one time. You know what I mean? Your boy Price, man, jumping in on this X-Ray Vision season 1, episode 2, and I'm loving the show, guys. Y'all sound good, man. I'm definitely into it. So much into it. I had to excuse myself, but on it a little bit, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all letting your boy come in here, man. Good show, man.
You're always welcome, brother. Appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Appreciate
out to
y'all.
the Hangout, man. Go check out the Hangout.
Bree, SC, I made it. I'm on X-Ray Vision. Look at me.
Mama, look at me. I made it.
I made it. Yes, sir. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Peace. Listen, you said who that nation next, right?
That nation next. Y'all coming into Houston. Y'all coming into the.
I'm just saying, dog. They went into New England and blew them out.
Yeah, okay. This ain't New England. New England got a Bill Belichick and they got an O'Brien who did that old crazy stuff to my team right now. That why we going through what we're going through, and we still trying to build up from the mess O'Brien created. So yeah, New England. Any staff with Bill O'Brien on it, gonna burn to the ground.
But what he's saying is, you too shall crumble for all y'all transgressions, yo. That's what he's saying. He stands on it, I stand on my co-host and his feelings, man. Y'all gonna burn.
We coming
y'all
for
gonna burn for this. You know what I'm saying? But coming off of I'm just saying, man, coming off of 34-0, man.
Yeah.
Y'all
riding
back and
high,
forth
man.
with the Dirty Birds.
High, but it's all good.
They riding high. That's all I'm saying.
We going back into sneak mode, and ain't nobody expecting us again. And just when you're not expecting, you're gonna jump up and bite. Well, man, we're going on to some of these other games. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons one more time, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Justin Fields, man. Shout out DJ Moore. Shout out the Bears, man.
Yeah.
But as far as these other games go around the league, the Jaguars beat the Bills 25-20.
That's an upset right there. That was in London. The Jaguars been in London the past 2 weeks. The Bills just flew out there. Them boys could have been on that plane. Should have had a jet lag out there, man. It's a long flight. That was upset of the week right there. Nobody saw that one coming.
But like you said, they was already there, so
yeah. The Jags been there. They
early. You know what I mean?
They played the Falcons last week, and
then you had the Steelers beating the Ravens, and keeping the rivalry alive. 17-10. Lions smothering out them Panthers.
Ain't helping them.
You talking about on the Ravens?
Yeah, I'm still on the Ravens, man.
Yeah, man. Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
Lamar Jackson, man. His wide receivers just ain't helping him, man. Like dropping them passes. He trying out there, but
it's been a team riddled with some issues. You know what I'm saying, off the court. You know what I'm saying. So I don't know what the disconnect is going on in Baltimore, but you know what I mean. You would think they'd be clicking on all cylinders. You know what I mean, but something just seems to be off. I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. Them Lions, 42-24 against them Panthers. You know what I mean? The
Lions
establishing their dominance themselves, man. They've really been coming together over the years.
Yeah, no, the Lions are for real. They got a good coach. They got a quarterback that's underrated. They got nice defense. They got weapons all over their team. They actually got a good team. They actually 4-1 right now. That's shocking for a Detroit Lions football team, But they deserve that. Now, on the other hand, the Panthers, they're a flat out mess, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
I
they are
couldn't.
flat
I
out
couldn't
mess,
even tell
man.
you, dog. Let's just. And it's like, where did they go wrong?
Yeah,
I
well, for
guess
the
this
first
is
part,
the
they picked
tanking
the wrong
season.
quarterback. They traded up and gave they traded up for the number one pick. Gave it the Bears had the number one pick. They traded up for it. Gave their number one wide receiver out to the Bears. Then you
You're
go draft
welcome.
a
Thank you.
quarterback.
Appreciate that.
Who you gonna throw it to, man?
Hey man, he could throw it to the sidelines, I guess, because that's what he
Well,
been doing.
he throwing it to the other team right now.
Yeah,
And word on the streets is the Panthers want to trade for a number one wide receiver. You had one and you traded him. That's why people lose jobs.
Listen, man, I can't talk too much about that decision because as I just praised, we reaping the benefits of that terrible decision that y'all made.
Definitely reaping it. Because DJ Moore was a dog. DJ Moore was a dog when the Panthers traded him. And I can't believe that. If I was a Panthers fan, I would be mad. You picked the wrong quarterback. While C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richardson over on their team, they doing their thing and they getting wins. And the number one quarterback getting losses.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The formula's off. Like you said, I don't know who to making decisions, but somebody else needs to make them decisions.
Yeah, that's how people get fired, man.
Eagles beat the Rams 23-14, you know what I mean? Bengals beat the Cardinals 34-20. Small stuff around the league, you know what I mean? Them Chiefs, they beat our division rival Vikings, who we'll see next week, As you commented earlier, Detroit is coming into their own, and they are our division rival.
Yeah.
They are actually the head of our division.
Yeah.
So next week, I guess, will determine who will be bottom in our division because
both of y'all, the
Bears and the Vikings are 1-4. So somebody got to be bottom of the division. You're right, and it's gonna be us. Yeah. Kirk Cousins, Perk Cousins, whatever you want to call yourself. We coming, baby, we coming.
And then the Jets and the Broncos, man. Again, this was another shocker. I just felt like the Broncos was getting ready to turn that corner, man, after last week. But I don't know. I think Sean Payton, he might be head over into some stuff he can't get himself out of, Now, what it's looking like, man, these top Hall of Fame coaches like Belichick and Sean Payton, Belichick had Brady, Sean Payton had Breeze. And it looked like without them boys, they ain't got themselves nothing.
They've been on a downtrot, man. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Mark Jones is just not Tom Brady. And Sean Payton didn't see
Broncos got Russell Wilson, man, but Russell ain't the problem. Russell out there playing this little heart out, man. It's that defense.
Okay, because I'm starting to feel like everybody trying to blame Russell for this, for the team's demise. You know what I mean? It's all on his hands.
It ain't Russell this year, man. If you sit back and you looking at Russell playing and you look at his stats, it ain't Russell. It's that defense. Russell playing good, man, and I think possibly Sean Payton has lost his team. I wouldn't be surprised if he stepped down before the end of the year.
I guess now hang out, X-Ray Vision fans. Looks like we got something else to look forward to. All right, you heard it here first. CBR literally said Sean Payton, he gonna have to shake the tree a little bit. You know what I mean? Something gonna have to give because these Broncos look like they're not trying to go nowhere at all. No playoff aspirations, no nothing. It's just not looking good. They've had some standouts, but they're not ready. I guess they're not ready to turn that corner, as you said, CBR. They just not ready yet.
And this next guy,
so we got to talk about. I was gonna say we gotta talk about America's game of the week, man. This the real Sunday night,
in this game, Remember, I said Texas had a bad day, but this was actually a good night for me. Anytime I can see the Cowboys lose and get beat on national TV, that picked me up a little bit because I ain't got to hear them.
Prime time, mind you, CBR. That's prime time. You know what I mean? Sunday night, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
42-10, 49ers still remain undefeated, 5-0.
I'll tell you what,
Cowboys
before
fall
the
to
game, boy,
3-2.
you can hear them everywhere. We them boys. That's our year. DC4L, whatever they be saying. Man, it's boy, but when that game started and the $40 came out, boy, you couldn't find a Cowboy fan or a Cowboy player nowhere. Boy, they was all shocked, man.
I was down in San Francisco, dog. Yeah. They ride for them 49ers. Them 49ers been too close lately. You know what I'm saying? So they fan base.
A good team, man. Yeah, they're a good team. Cowboys thought they was a good team. You know, after they beat up on the Patriots last week. Let's bring y'all back down to reality, goddamn it. We know who you are. We know who you are.
I do believe, if my memory serves me correctly, CBR Damas predicted that they would run into that wall when they hit San Francisco.
It always do.
You go back watch, episode 1 of X-Ray Vision, but I think he said they was gonna run into that wall, and that's exactly what happened. They, you know what I'm saying?
I love it, man.
The Cowboys struggled the entire game, dog, to kind of keep any momentum going.
I couldn't find a Cowboy fan nowhere today, man. Not on social media, not at work. I'm like, they was hiding, man. They wasn't even tapping in on my line. But after my team lost yesterday, I had a couple of Cowboy fans text my phone talking about my team a disgrace to Texas. But your team lost by 32 points. We lost by 2. Who the disgrace?
Talk about it, CBR. Go ahead. Let them know.
Get it right, Cowboy fans. Get it right, man. All that talent and no points. I love it, though, man.
Now, they're going up against the Chargers next week in Monday Night Football.
And they get another primetime game. That's the sad part about it. No, nobody won't see that mess, man. Didn't y'all see what happened Sunday night? Get them on primetime, man.
And then they said, let's get the Cowboys another primetime. You know what I mean? Man, I can't wait. Oh, God. Yeah, Cowboy fans, y'all might as well just tuck y'all head back in the sand for another week. We'll see y'all next week. Give y'all another shot. You know what I mean? Y'all 3-2, you know what I'm saying? Got a good record going, but some of these games, man, Dak starting to Dak. You know what I mean?
3 interceptions yesterday, boy. Dak was, Yeah, I had a Cowboy fan text me and say Dak need to go, but just last week, boy, Dak was their quarterback.
They so wishy-washy on Dak, man. I try to tell you, man. 14 of 24, 153 yards, 3 interceptions, 1 TD. Quarterback ratio of 46.4. He didn't play better, but he didn't also, you know what I'm saying, played worse, I guess. And I guess that's real messed up to say, but Dak is
Cowboys beat up on the bad teams, and then when they get to the team that
the Super Bowl contending teams, they lose.
They lay it down, man, and tuck their tail.
Hey, man. But you ain't heard it from the Cowboys fans, you know what I'm saying? We just outsiders just watching Cowboy fans be Cowboy fans. That's all.
But I'm going to tell them about themselves, so that's...
Somebody got to.
All
right, man. So, and to wrap up the NFL, you know what I mean? Just like I said, man, we'll see how these Cowboy fans react. You know what I mean? Y'all got to tuck your head in the sand this week. We'll see y'all next week. You know what I mean? Now, I would be remiss if I didn't bring up the fact that, October is a busy month. We talked about this.
That's the best month of sports fans.
Ray, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take on over from here, boss man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got
October, man. You got football, you got college football, you got baseball, you got basketball. And sometimes it be all on at the same time in the same day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is unfortunately one of them days. I like baseball. We're gonna talk a little about the baseball playoffs. Right now we're in the second round. Got the Rangers up 2-0 on the Orioles. Shout out to the Rangers, Texas team. keep winning, man. We might want to see you in the championship game, the ALCS championship game. You know, so we'll see. And we got my team, Minnesota Twins and the Astros. I'm riding with the Astros. Series tied 1-1. When I say it was a rough weekend for Houston, yeah, the Astros won Saturday night, but they lost Sunday night. You know, so I thought that was another team I thought that could pick me up. You know, but they didn't pick me up. But shout out to them 49ers. You know, they picked me up. I still got the Astros winning this series 3-1.
Picked us up. Huh? And you know that Astros and the Twins, they'll be playing on Tuesday along with the Orioles and Rangers. You know, y'all know how these alternating playoff schedules
they're
go.
on the road team now.
Yeah, Astros will be on the road against the Twins going into Game 3. Rangers come home for Game 3. So we'll see how that goes. You know, shout out to the Rangers, shout out to the Astros. You know what I mean? Getting a playoff shine right now, you know, and you know, since Priceless, you know, decided to pop on in, you know what I'm saying? Even though the Phillies are up 1-0 in the series, shout out to the Atlanta Braves, you know what I mean?
They better do something tonight, man. You know, it's tough. You know, you definitely don't want to go down 2-0, and Braves are number 1 seed, you know, but Braves, they got a good team, I believe. You know, they can pull it off and come back and win this series. I think they can make it to the World Series out of the NL.
Okay. To give y'all a score update though, right now at the bottom of the 6, it is Phillies 4-0.
Ooh,
right now at the bottom of the 6.
Okay. People remember you don't need but 3 games to win this round of the playoffs. Just 3 games, and you going to the championship round.
Exactly, man. So good luck to them Atlanta Braves. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head, keep fighting.
But if a team that can come back, I believe them Braves can come back. You know, I'm have to tune into this game and see how the pitching looking. But the Braves, they actually a decent team. I don't get that number 1 seed for nothing.
Exactly. And you know, that'll wrap up our little section on MLB. But like he said, man, there's a lot that go on this month. Preseason basketball, baby. We live in these streets.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be good, you know. Regular season will be just around the corner. Should pop off next week, I believe.
In on that regular season, you know. Got the team in the race. Well, I ain't gonna say they in the race, but they're a young and up and coming team. Shout out to them Houston Rockets, you know. If you listen to CBR, you know CBR rocking with Houston all the way, so we coming.
Shout out to my Bulls, man. You know what I'm saying? We make noise. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get it together. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Both our teams are rebuilding basketball teams. You know, I believe my team got a good young core there, and we got us a nice new coach. So.
And then, you know, with the Bulls, we just got to keep rebuilding, keep going, man. There's, you know, we've been injury plagued, you know, haven't seen Lonzo in 2 seasons. He was our premier point guard, but, you know, we making adjustments. We doing what we got to do, you know, until he feel better. You know what I'm saying? The team's still flowing. Just got to get wins under our belt, stay connected throughout this season. You know, we had a shot at the play-in last year and couldn't get the job done. So who knows?
We sure had a shot, man. So we sure had a shot. Shout out to them Chicago Bulls. Be on the lookout. You know, once that regular season starts, we're gonna be touching on some of these games. You know, you might hear your team, you might hear our team, you might hear all the teams. You know, just stay on the lookout.
Gotta give them a little something. You feel me? On that note, CBR dog, I think this is a good space. What you think, man? We go ahead, close it on out.
Let's close it on out, man. I guess before I leave, man, shout out to the Atlanta Falcons one more time, but y'all wasn't a better team.
Like I said, Bears will see the Falcons in December in Chicago, man. So we'll see how that game goes. Thank you to Priceless, you know, for popping on in on behalf of his Falcons and them Dirty Birds.
Shout out to the
Thank you to CBR, my co-host as always. Thank you, our producer Timmy, as always, you know, researching everything, looking things up. I am X, the Unannounced.
And I'm CBR, Country Boy Ray, and this is X-Ray Vision.
Episode 2.
You better believe
and
it.
we out.